Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, thank you very much, Terry, and thank you, Leslie, also for being here and for working on this legislation. And of course, Assemblywoman Brownlee, thank you so much for your passion on this subject. And Terry, of course, you've been relentless in all of this. And Senator Poverty also, who is back here, thank you so much for being here. And everyone else, all the local leaders that are here behind me. This is a great day, and of course, we are talking here about locals coming together because of a lack of action on a state level. So the locals coming together and try to create this action and fill that vacuum. And of course, we're very proud that California is the leader in environmental issues, in so many different issues. If it is in energy efficiency, or if it is clean cars or renewable energy, or with the hydrogen highway, or the million solar roof, and the list goes on and on and on. And we are very proud of that. And we're very proud that we are always trying to terminate the dirty pollution. But what we're talking about here today is the white pollution, which are plastic bags. California uses 120,000 tons of plastic bags every year. And only 5% gets recycled. And so the rest ends up in trash in our landfills, as litter in our streets and beaches, and as pollution in our lakes and oceans. In fact, it's estimated that 80% of all marine debris is plastic. Now this year, we were proud to, and I was proud to support Assemblywoman Brownlee's bill. We're talking about 1989, and of course we fell short by a few votes, but we said we'll be back, and we're back again, and maybe in December we can do it. Who knows? And if we don't get it done in December, we get it done next year, but we're going to try over and over again, because we've seen in the past that when you don't give up, eventually you can be successful. We just talked about earlier about redistricting. We tried 5 times, and we failed the 6th time we did it. So the same is with this one. We know we're on the right track. We know it's the right thing to do, and this is why we're going to try it again. And of course, there is a lot of opposition, and this is from the plastic bag manufacturers and the chemical manufacturers and so on, a lot of them from outside the state. And again, this is no different than when we were fighting Proposition 23. You know, there's outside forces that talk about it is too costly, but we all know when we talk about plastic bags and we talk about too costly, they're not really talking about what it costs, what their product actually costs. The $25 million to the taxpayers that is spent every year to clean up the plastic bags and to clean up the mess. Or what about the thousands of animals that are strangled and killed by plastic bags every year? What about the 8 million barrels of dirty oil that we have to import in order to produce the plastic bags in the first place? And what about the higher food prices, which is where grocers hide the costs of plastic bags? And the list goes on and on and on. So I say it is about time that we make the changes. And of course, I feel very passionate about it, not because I want to just protect the environment, but when I grew up, my mother had a little, where's this little bag now of yours? I mean, don't take it away. Had this little thing, something like that. Not exactly the same name, but something like that, in her purse. And every time she went shopping, we went to the grocer, to the little supermarket, she pulled out this little bag out of her purse. And it expanded. It was amazing the amount of stuff she got in there. The sugar and the flour and the raisins and the this and that and all of those kind of things. And then we would carry it home. And then she would roll it up again and put it back in her purse. So it was always the same bag. Ever since I've been living in Austria this 18 years, she used that same bag. So there was no throwing away. So I said to myself, why can't we do the same thing here? We don't even have to use paper bags. We don't have to use plastic bags. We don't have to use any of that. We just use one of those little bags that you just have in your bag, and that's it. And I tell you, I do the same thing when I go shopping, which is one of the family activities every Sunday. We go, the kids and the family go shopping. We love doing that, and everyone buys their own little things. But we made an effort over the last few years to use those kind of bags and not to use plastic bags. So I think the bottom line is that we got to get it done here. I think what the locals are doing is a terrific effort, but my preference is to do a statewide ban on plastic bags. That is the bottom line. Yeah. And want to take the opportunity and say congratulations to Los Angeles County and to San Francisco and to Fairfax and Malibu and Manhattan Beach and Palo Alto, and the list goes on and on, that already are banning plastic bags. And I think that you've heard earlier that China and South Africa and Belgium and France and Italy and other countries are banning. I think that we can do it. We are known as the leaders. I mean, what we're doing here already, we are the leaders in the United States. So I think if we have a ban statewide, it will really be the thing that we need to do in order to really show that the rest of the country that we are leaders also in that particular area. So I want to say thank you to everyone behind me here, and I'm going to continue fighting all the way through December. Like I said, I'm going to, run through the finish line. So I'm going to make every effort possible in order to get this done. So thank you very much, Terry. Thank you.